Hello and welcome to the back nine of the third round of the LVC 2021, brought to you guys by Innova and filmed by GK Productions. I am joined, as always, by my good friend Maria Oliva. What's good, Maria?
What is up?
Yo, just watching some disc golf. You?
Same.
Good. We got a sweet card for you guys, including that lady right there chucking forehands, Ohn Scoggins. Got world number one Paige Pierce, world champion Catrina Allen, and then absolute bomber and distance world champ Jennifer Allen. Great card.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Awesome card so far. Paige Pierce on the war trail. She is 4 under with no bogeys in the front nine, and she is fighting back, wanting to get her first place.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it up to Catrina yesterday. Catrina played a great round, and we've got one of those battles that everybody knows and loves.
Yep, it's
Cat
gonna be
Paige,
so fun.
Duel in the Sun here in Vegas. Pumped to have you guys with us, starting on hole 10. There's no water. There's a lot of water, and that is the main thing you're trying to avoid. You've got these reeds to the right. There's a string that's strung up along them inside the circle there, so anything left of the basket, safe. Taking a 3 on this one, I think, is good for the ladies.
Yeah, and I think with the wind, not a lot of people were trying to even come close to getting in the water, so you're going to see a lot of,
Stuff ended up
drives off to the left.
Yeah, nearer to that pine tree.
Because you can also do that and
Oh, man.
not want to be there.
Paige just a little low out of the hand. Those cattails, they're so hard. They don't let anything through.
Because you do want to throw over them if you're trying to two it.
Right. Oh, you got to. Yeah, especially with a righty backhand.
And I'm not sure about this card, but for our card, and we were like 2 in front of them, it was a ripping tailwind, and so it's going to make them drop.
Totally.
So I think that might have gotten Paige a little bit.
I like that insight.
Dang it.
Slight early release out of Jen's hand. I'm sure that she was playing it left.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to mess with that water. It's a little bit more left than...
Cat's going for it, I think.
Yeah. Basket hunting.
Yep.
400G D2.
It looks great. Needs to come
Is it?
back.
Oh my gosh. That's such
Wow.
a crazy line.
That's impressive.
Really impressive
The
for
wind
her.
is ripping.
And that's like her favorite disc too. Lots of people pull out that water disc for water shots and they throw it in the water.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
oh really? No way.
Yeah. No, you have to, if you're going to go for it, you have to go all out.
Yep. Play the disc that you know you can throw the shot with.
Exactly. Perfect upshot.
Wow. Paige is so good with that Crystal Fierce. This looks like a little chip upshot from Ohn, and she goes
Notice how the wind is pushing that disc and it didn't let it skip.
right. Skipped it straight instead. I'm guessing that was her Shrike. Could have been her Destroyer. She's got 2 champion yellow discs.
No putt for Jen. I'm sure she's loving that.
That's what she wants. And this would be big.
Great putt.
What a putt from Catrina. You could
Such a
tell it
sick
was
birdie.
downwind there. Just kind of started dropping right at the end.
This replay is amazing.
A little body English for her.
Dead center, too.
I mean, to grab a 2 on a hole that a lot of ladies aren't even
Yep.
challenging, what a pickup from her.
I mean, that's 2 strokes right there.
Yep.
Stress-free, too.
Totally. This hole playing .35 strokes over par for the women's field. As we watch Ohn hit another good putt. She makes him look casual. She's just like, she's not afraid of him. As she walks up to him, you can tell
She's done it so many times. She knows how good she is.
Yeah.
There's no doubt right there.
You people at home listening and watching, you see Ohn step up confidently. You don't know how many more putts you're going to hit if you think you're going to make the putt.
Yeah.
It's so important to actually believe that you're going to do it.
Yeah, because we were just talking about it. You do it so many times. Everyone practice putts. You know how to putt. You know you can do it. It's all about what you're thinking about when you walk up to that putt.
Yeah. Do you believe? If you do,
It's probably going to go in.
yep. big par 4 for the women here. Most ladies going to lay up short of that green.
Yeah.
Short and left is a good play.
And there was a left to right wind, so
Okay.
it was a little trickier because you had to throw, something pretty stable to fight that wind, but you also don't want to, go OB.
Totally. Great shot from Kat.
A little early release, but she's good.
That was a D1 out of Kat. That green looked like a proto D1, a little more stable than the 400G D2 she's
Shorter
been
from
throwing.
Jen.
This.
What's she going for?
Oh, it's okay on the line that it's on. It's low enough. Oh, I say
Has
it's
to
okay.
come back.
Shows how much I know.
I wonder what she was doing there. I wonder if she was playing for like the huge skip off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like playing to the distance of the
Yeah.
green, but aiming left. And
Yeah.
that left to right wind that you mentioned,
Mhm.
possibly just tugging her a little bit right.
Yeah. Paige maybe doing the same? No.
Okay, a layup as well.
Mhm.
That's her Raptor, so that wasn't a full speed, not one of the Zeuses that she's
Okay.
trying to get the D with.
Oh, yeah.
Little slip job out of Ohn, it looks like.
Yeah, this upshot's tricky because honestly it looks a lot further than it is.
Mm.
And there's a lot of trees you have to maneuver around.
Yeah, it's positioned behind a couple sets of trees.
Mhm.
Kind of,
On a hill.
yeah, making the depth a little bit
Yeah.
weird as you're viewing it. No problem from
Perfect.
Paige, though.
Look at the flag.
Goodness gracious. The wind up, so Cat going A2. Stable approach disc from Prodigy.
Didn't quite get it there, but
Yeah, maybe clip something or hit into the uphill.
well, and the wind's pushing it complete opposite direction too.
Yeah, that
Past
is
it,
looking
maybe?
good. Sit down. Yeah, Avier X3,
Yeah.
I'd guess, out of Jennifer. It's a hard angle to run the basket from.
hmm The good thing is that
Oh
it's
my
not
goodness.
too much of a drop off. It's one of the flatter greens I feel like out here.
Yeah, right. There's that floaty bid that we like from Cat. Love seeing.
Oh no.
Looked like a direct headwind
Yeah.
that she was having to play a low ceiling shot on.
Yeah. It's always tough.
Come on, Jen. Gosh, the wind is gusting right now.
This works out. I'm not sure how turbo's doing the wind.
I have no idea either. Taking
Apparently
her time
amazing.
and draining.
Wow. This is fun to watch. I've never seen.
No, totally. Yeah, this is like new for
great.
us.
Mm-hmm.
GK replay of that nice turbo putt from Jennifer Allen.
I think the only other person I've seen turbo putt in a tournament is like Johnny McRae.
Yeah, he's filthy with
Yeah.
it. Jennifer, obviously not too bad herself. Cat,
Nice
pouring that
putt.
one in.
From,
Yeah, no worries. This is the length of birdie putts you want right there.
Mhm.
Paige Pierce continues to climb. Hole 12, we've got a monster par 5.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a par 5 for the men coming in at nearly 1,000 feet. Same hole for you guys.
yeah.
So what's the game plan?
You want to throw it straight and as far as possible, like 2 times,
Mhm.
and then that third shot, depending on how close you are, it's going to be a little dog leg to the right, as you can see right there.
So crush, and then crush with a little
Yeah, crush,
accuracy.
crush, putt.
But hopefully it's a 4.
Yeah.
It's a huge
I feel
one,
like this
though.
card, you
Yeah.
might be seeing some 4s. I mean, it's definitely a tough par 5, but most of these ladies have that distance, and if they get their angles right,
Yep.
they'll be up there.
Playing downwind, it looks like, too. So.
Yeah, it was a tailwind. So it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Paige throwing one flat down there, getting like 80, 90 feet of skip. That's perfect. Dead center.
Yeah.
I know that Catrina's got a fantastic roller game, so we'll see if she can land something in the fairway and then possibly go with that. I know that the roller plays good for a second shot, as there's not much out of bounds on the right side.
Yeah, this is one of the easier par fives, I feel like. Your fairway is very wide, and there's not a lot of OB, and no OB bunkers or greens. Nice shot from Ohn.
Yeah, so much angle on that thing. Champion Destroyer, and it just comes out. Well played. All right. Let the big dog eat. Boom.
Let's go.
Yeah. Getting it over 4 bills. And Paige must have thrown it 4 bills too.
Yeah.
She's right there. Not surprising from either of those ladies.
A little low from Ohn, but
Oh, it gets
it
back
was
to that
stable
angle.
enough, yeah.
Yeah. And if she does that a couple more times, she'll be looking at a birdie, possibly
Yeah.
for sure a par. She controls her game well.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's really cool to see someone that doesn't quite throw as far on the lead card, because it shows you, like, you know, drive for show,
Yeah.
putt for dough.
Yeah.
And Ohn is definitely doing that.
So a bunch of ways to skin the cat. That was a 400G X3 out of Cat, and that is the Star
Destroyer.
Destroyer out of Jennifer. That thing is huge.
Yeah, I've been wanting that Destroyer for a long time. It
That
flies
exact
so
one?
good, yeah.
Dang.
So good.
Big old white team stamp on it. Paige going with that same frisbee. And that is fine. Stays out of the trees,
Right about where Jen is.
in the fairway.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Come on out of there. Looks like it settled right into that shrub. That was-
Short.
Yeah, possibly her M4. She was just trying to get something to turn around the corner.
Yeah, that depth perception on this basket is a little weird because you can't quite see it because of that mound in
Yeah.
front of it.
Yeah, Paige has a better angle, honestly, left side of the fairway.
Yeah, for sure.
Bushnell says 289.
Great shot.
Yeah, Paige throws a 286. She'll be left with a birdie putt. Jen trying to do a very similar thing with a rock 3.
Sit down.
Turns it over just a bit, but she might still have a putt.
Yeah, possibly. It finished over there by that mound. That's almost the least runnable angle on
Yeah.
the green, though.
Yeah, so I don't know if Jen will run it or not.
Love to see ladies with the two-way game. Oh my gosh.
Such a tough break.
I think she basically just needed to miss that sign. You can see the frustration from her.
Cool angle from Kat.
She is so good with those putters.
Yeah.
She gets herself into a position, she pops it back there.
Jen.
We can all learn a lot from
Jen's not
Kat's
very
approach
happy.
game.
from that.
No.
She does not want to putt right now, and she didn't get it close enough.
This is tricky right here.
I can't tell, but hopefully that's close enough.
That little sign robbing Ohn of possibly 2 strokes. I think her disc would have finished really close to the basket without it.
Nice.
Paige, little reaction, lean back. Birdie on the nearly 1,000-foot hole. Boss moves from Paige.
Okay, she got this.
Worth noting, when you're on this little slope right here, you slide a lot.
Yeah. Again, those little pebbles, it's really hard to get footing.
Yeah, it's like pebbles on concrete, basically.
Yeah.
There's nothing there that's actually grabbing, so you just slip and slide as you apply
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, and that footing for Ohn
Yeah,
looked
good
very uncomfortable.
It did. Great putt from Cat. Not grabbing the birdie, but able to keep her par.
A little trouble for Ohn and Jen on this hole, but there's plenty of golf left.
There is plenty of golf, but speak of trouble,
Yeah.
13 has plenty of it. I think the play probably is just play this thing out right. What do you see most ladies doing here, Maria?
Well, my entire card laid up right before the bunker, and we all just took our threes.
Okay.
I really wanted to go for it, but I didn't practice the drive during practice.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to take my par and
Take the
leave.
three,
But
yeah.
it's very gettable.
This looks
It's a
great.
little uphill, but if you crush one out there,
Yeah.
you should be fine.
Moves
like
left
Paige.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
That's as good as you can do
Yeah.
it. It's such a bigger shot than 360 too.
Yeah.
You've got to play it.
Because it is
probably-
uphill.
And you're 40, 50 feet wide.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're not wanting to drive it directly at the basket.
Yeah,
You want to
it's-
go right, let it kind of hyzer flip like Paige and Cat, and hope
We're
it
gonna
doesn't
get
go
a-
into the bunker.
Yeah, a yellow flag from the spotter there. Paige or Katrina did enter the bunker. Just like you were saying, you want to go wide of that.
Yeah. You have to throw a perfect shot to not go into that bunker. 'Cause if you hyzer out early, it's OB stroke.
Does this have the distance?
She might be in the green. Yeah.
Like about 20 feet left, just a couple feet short, and nearly
Tough break.
grabbed a little fringe on that roll, which would have left her
Yeah,
10, 12 feet from the basket, but
exactly.
not able to get that either.
Ohn just laying up. Smart.
Yeah. Guaranteeing her three.
Yep.
I mean, not guaranteeing, but her game is solid. It's a little high, though. Okay.
Okay, safe.
Yeah.
She's got a tester, though.
Yeah, inside the circle with a headwind putt. This would be big for Kat. She knows where Paige is at.
Just right.
Wow. Paige looking to make some strokes up on this hole. I mean, that's what
Jen,
it's
not
such a
worried
hard
about it.
hole.
Misfire from Ohn. Wow, it's a long comeback.
There you go. Let's go.
Drains it.
Too good. She's
Even-
so happy about that.
Yeah, it's a bogey putt, but she's
Yeah.
smiling it off anyway.
Dead center.
Look at that. I mean, she knew it was in out of the hand.
Great birdie.
Sick birdie from Paige. She's grabbing at least two on everybody on the card.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure not a lot of people got the two on this hole
No.
yesterday.
Now, there's feelings that are good, and then there's feelings that are great. And grabbing two strokes on your entire card,
If not field.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hole 15, 0.61 strokes over par.
Mhm.
Literally 3 people got it.
This hole's averaging under par,
That was hole 13.
which
though.
makes sense. You really only have to contend with that OB on the right side and the OB green on the left.
P.S. Paige was the only person to get that hole.
Wow.
Surprising?
No.
Not.
Yeah, if anyone would have gotten the two on that hole, it would have been from this card.
Mm-hmm. And that's a layup from Paige. Smart play from her, honestly. At 441, sidewalk right, ball golf green left. This thing's treacherous.
Yeah, this hole played really hard in the wind.
Great line, Cat.
Wow. 500 X3 from Cat.
Shoot.
And if that stayed in bounds, that's great.
I think it did. You have some room on the right, because I
Found
was
yourself
over
up.
there. Yeah.
Nice.
But you know,
This-
it's a nice place to be for your upshot, and that looks.
Stop. My gosh, what an incredible shot from Jen, honestly, to force that stable destroyer over and have it come out all within about
Yep.
a 35-foot fairway with trees on it.
She's not scared of driving.
Yeah.
Thanks. So strong.
Layup
That's
from
safe.
Ohn. Yeah, and she'll have a good angle from over there. She won't have to contend with as many trees as Paige's lay up here.
Yeah, I mean, this is such an easy birdie for the women, I think. You know, just get your drive out there.
Nice shot,
Make sure you have a putt, and just like that.
Those are some of the craziest angles that you will ever see.
Mm-hmm.
Paige is so good with those crystal fierces.
Yeah.
Man, woman, doesn't matter. She is top tier.
Yep.
What?
Get over there. Just an odd reaction off that ball golf green. You see it like that.
Mhm. Well, and the wind, you see, it was pushing it towards the OB green, and it's really hard to know what that wind's going to do for you.
Oh my God, stop.
Good approach from there. Not the time to be losing strokes on approach shots like that, though.
Nice, Jen.
Jen,
How you do?
but
Ah.
happy with that.
Yeah, she gets to tap in three after that.
Nice putt from Kat.
Great putt from
Bogey
Owen.
putt, yeah.
Yeah, for those of you people that think a wobbly putt's bad, wobbly putts won the Pro Tour putting contests.
Yep.
Wobbly putt just drained downhill in the wind. She's been doing
Yep.
it all the time. It's got nothing to do with the wobble.
Mm-mm.
If your friends make fun of you, drain putts in their face. Yes, the new parents,
Yes,
Grady
congrats
and Paige.
to them.
So awesome.
New baby girl.
Can't wait to see that baby out on tour here.
I know.
2029.
Yeah.
She's gonna premiere as a junior.
This hole
World champ.
played so incredibly hard yesterday.
Agreed. Lots of out of bounds.
It was a straight, like, 30-mile-an-hour headwind, and I mean, I was throwing my most overstable destroyer,
The beef.
and I threw an Annie. I mean, it turned into an Annie, so that's how that was going. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Paige's disc bouncing here. That's a Raptor too from her.
Great.
Yeah, just to find in bounds here is fantastic. There is a line that separates the 18th fairway from the 15th fairway on the left side, so you can't just hyzer out here. It's got to be a controlled shot. This is what I was talking about. This needs to sit.
Yeah.
That's about
Great.
7 feet on
The
the other
good
side
thing
of the
about
OB.
this green, though, is that it is sand, and so it grabs your discs a little more.
It's true. They don't move very far when they. That was out of bounds though.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She just pushed it a little left. This looks good. It's a D1 out of Cat. Super stable proto D1. She ends up right there by Paige.
So how's your back?
Come on, stay in the air.
Oh, that looks great.
Come on.
It's fantastic.
Yes!
Big, but
Thank you.
You have a putt
No
from
problem,
there.
yeah.
Look at that flag. Palm trees in the background.
yeah, smart.
Super smart.
I mean, getting a 3 on this hole yesterday is already getting back so many strokes from the field.
Totally.
Like, everyone had trouble here.
Yeah, you see the flag. This came in as the 5th hardest hole.
Makes sense.
Just 3 ladies getting the birdie on this one. Haley King, Holly Finley,
See.
and Caitlin Belty.
Wow.
Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic birdies. There were a couple 6s and a bunch of 5s on this thing, so that's what was pushing the scores up.
Yes.
Oh!
Take it.
Great.
Take it.
Cat's face.
Not mad about that.
Yeah. I don't know how many years you have to be playing till you eventually see all the ways a disc can go in the basket.
Yeah.
I'm like 7 years in, and I definitely haven't seen it. That was a new one for me right there.
And in the wind, you'll see the disc do just insane things. Like, you're
Wild
like,
stuff.
what? Did it literally grow legs and, like, walk?
Timeout. It just balanced there and then fell in. All right, hole 16. Par 5 for you ladies. This one also playing tricky off the drive because of the wind, right?
Yeah, it was a straight headwind, and yeah, it was just hard.
Yeah, easy to accidentally turn one over too much and cut roll. I mean, the cut rolls
Yeah, I saw a lot of cut rollers
on
there.
ball golf greens,
Yep,
fairways are so savage.
they're gross.
There goes
See
the
the
T
T?
sign. Okay.
Yeah, the trees don't lie.
Come on. No way. What a wind read from
Yeah.
Paige.
Perfect.
She threw it out there on a hyzer knowing it would turn over.
Yeah.
That takes,
This tee shot is really, really hard, even with no wind.
kind of forces you to turn it over.
Yeah, because you want to turn something over, but you don't want it to flip too much because it will catch the hill and roll. And if it's too stable, head out of bounds. That looks great.
Perfect angles out of Catrina. That looked like it full flighted past Paige's disc.
Wow. Looks like it's trying to come back.
Both Catrina and Paige hyzered it out of the hand, knowing that it would flip
Yep.
because of the wind. Ohn choosing to turn it over herself. You're seeing that.
Jen. That is so far.
I don't know if she was going for that gap. But that's way down
But it
there.
worked.
I'm
Yeah.
sure this is a chip up shot from Ohn. Just doesn't want to go OB left.
Because there is that OB green right before you reach the green.
And that should be a good spot. I think she should be able to attack from there. Paige going
That's great.
driver.
Wow.
Okay, this hole's playing so far for you guys right now.
Yeah.
Paige is going driver. Still coming up short. This thing is playing 850,
Well, I mean, the
900
wind was
feet.
crazy, and you are throwing uphill on your upshot. That looks amazing.
Get a little skip. Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of robbed on the second one. Hit
With that little hole.
But I mean, she gets to lay that up for a
Yeah.
birdie. Or possibly run
Yeah.
the eagle.
Yeah, the putting green is a little treacherous, too, because there is that drop-off right behind it.
Wow. Fantastic shot from Jennifer. Back-to-back shots leaves her 35 feet for her eagle putt.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get up.
Or don't.
Tough.
There's like that split second when you're like either get to hyzer or don't. And it just,
Great upshot, though.
yeah, if it stayed
Maybe a little, yeah. We'll see.
good. That was unfortunate for Ohn. She was at that spot though, the kind of
Yeah.
not sure if she should
it's
go.
tricky, yeah. I wonder if she's running this.
I think she just walked up and
Yeah, no.
checked out what was behind it. Smart play from
Yeah.
her.
I'm sure Jen will do the same.
Yeah.
Easy birds.
Okay, Ohn going a little far past on that upshot. No worries though. Gosh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
What a great skill to have, especially in this wind.
Yeah,
She's
such a good
unfazed.
putter.
Couple tap-in birdies.
And it's nice to see with Ohn that she did have a little putting trouble on, a hole, but it did not phase her. She knows that, hey, it's just a fluke. I'm good at this. Let's
Right.
keep going.
Shoot or shoot.
Yeah.
This hole 17th is really tricky. I think it plays best for an Annie forehand that flexes out But I think we're going to see some ladies go backhand putter, mid-range type of
Yeah, I
disc.
love the backhand mid-range shot on this. I
Okay.
think I really like it.
Right on. This is a soul out of Paige. Oh, no, she
Wow.
didn't. It stays above that little rock wall.
Wow. It's exactly what you want.
That's amazing. That's like a little inside out hyzer flip with like really zero air.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to hyzer flip something down, the only gap that you can see from the tee.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet wide.
Yeah, exactly. And do that and you're golden.
Not a bad shot from Kat.
I think everyone would be happy with a 3 on this hole. It's so tricky.
You're definitely right about that. There's a sidewalk right, but there's a net guarding it, so you can't actually go out of bounds right. Makes the hole even easier.
Although there is a little spot like by the next tee pad that the OB is around that, and you could definitely,
Find it there.
find it. Yeah.
All of our ladies at least through the opening gate, which is a Mando. And I don't think we've seen one of these yet this round. Jennifer Allen forehand.
Just a little short.
I mean, it needed 2 inches and it was skipping another 15 feet. Unfortunate break from her.
In this hole, the closer you get to the basket, the lower those trees hang.
Yeah.
And so your shots, they have to be really accurate.
Beautiful A2 approach from Catrina forehand, and that looked like a lion from Ohn. Also well done.
Yeah. Tricky upshot for Jen.
Yeah, well
Easy.
played.
Yeah.
Paige, now from right about circle's edge to grab a stroke on the card.
Oh.
Oh no. Tailwind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just dropped it a bit. Hole 17, second most difficult hole on the.
But,
Yeah, 0 birdies.
yeah, well,
Field.
it like you said, it really takes one of those like really touchy forehand shots, and a lot of the FPO field doesn't necessarily have that shot in their bag.
Yeah. A par was good though.
Yeah.
There was some triple bogeys, some
Yeah.
doubles, a ton of bogeys. So if you just grabbed a par there,
Yep.
you were walking off strokes gained on the field. All right, that's like 6 or 7, possibly even 8 for the round.
Yeah.
And 0 missed.
Yeah.
And one of them was really nice, actually.
Yeah. Straight headwind.
Many props, and here we are, hole 18, the finishing hole of this Innova factory store course. And they've extended it, I think, from years past and put this thing across the road.
This
So,
hole's great. I
yeah.
think it's fun.
oh, it's fantastic. And especially the way that they do this. I mean, this is typically a road that cars are passing by, so they blocked
Yeah.
it off on either ends just to give us this little island finishing hole.
I like this hole because you have so many options. Like, if you get a good drive, like, you have the option to go for it and get the eagle. Haley King actually eagled 18, and she was very stoked about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was like 4th or 5th card, possibly 3rd, 4th.
I think she was third card.
Okay. Making a big push. We saw her on the front 9 heating up. Zeus
Yeah.
from Paige. That's ideal. It's like 430 feet to the ball golf green, so
Yeah.
none of these ladies really need to worry about it. They can full rip this thing.
Yeah. Which is nice for us. We don't have to worry about that. Because the drive's already hard. You have that net right on your left, and
Yeah.
you want to make sure you don't hit this tree on the right.
Great shot from Kat. X3 from her. Flip up to flat, finishing flat. Interesting. Okay. Well, she's got a ton of power with
Yeah,
that.
she does. Yeah. Wow,
I think
great shot.
she's right about even with her power. Backhand, forehand,
Yeah.
very similar.
Yeah.
Cool to see a two-way player like that.
Yeah, she has a great game. Look at that shot. Wow.
Okay. Lands it where Katrina's disc is. finishes way up by the green. That was huge from her.
I wonder if all these ladies are going to be going for it. Owen certainly looks like she's trying to.
It's a shrike from her.
Okay.
Okay. She'll lay up, actually.
Yeah.
Playing the par 5, trying to get her birdie.
Because it's about 300-ish feet from where everyone's landing to get to the basket.
I'm guessing.
Cat slipped.
Stop. Come back in, though. Come back in.
Oh, she did it.
Is that in bounds?
I think so.
Yeah, we didn't see the graphic.
Yeah, she slipped on that one.
Crazy turn of events. She was going with a D1.
Perfect line.
Paige totally going for it.
Nice shot.
Getting the skip and the tree play. Oh my gosh, she couldn't have
Great
drawn
shot.
that up better.
Great shot.
This looks like a firebird of some
Jen?
sort.
Wow. I'm so happy Jen
Back
went for it.
to back base jobs. And Jen was way up there.
Yeah.
You can see Kat's put her sweatshirt on. It gets
It
so
got
cold once the
freezing.
sun goes down.
Yeah. And the wind was ripping.
There were some backups on this course, so it is later than you guys have played the first
Yeah.
2 days.
Well, we started later.
Okay.
There was already backups, and so I think my tee time was pushed like 10 minutes maybe.
Okay. Crazy place that Kat's at. But her little PA1 upshot game is
Again,
so good.
accurate every time.
Tap in birdie.
This is a tough putt for Own. But no problem.
She really makes him look easy.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure watching her
Yeah.
putt all day.
And she's so fun to play with too. She's cracking jokes the whole time.
Bubbly, smiley.
Yeah, she's great.
That's awesome. So we're going to go 6 under par as a card on this hole. Is that right?
Yeah.
Insane.
Have you ever seen an eagle putt? Maybe a turbo putt?
I think that's the first.
Yeah. That's pretty sick.
That is.
Go, Jen.
All right, guys, that does it. As we take another look at the full scorecard, lots of colors. Paige only 1 bogey on the entire day, shooting her second 10 under of the tournament.
Wow.
Absolutely insane. She'll take a 3-stroke lead into the final round over Catrina. But we had some big pushes from the likes of Haley King shooting 6 under.
And Callie coming back too. She had
Yeah.
a great round.
Fantastic round for
It's
Callie.
one short off the hot round for yesterday, I think.
Yep. Yeah, we've got ourselves another Paige Cat duel up top, 19 and 16,
Haley King now tied for 5th.
making her way up. She's
She
got a
moved
legit
up
chance
so
to
many spots.
grab solo third. Once again, we can't thank you guys enough for joining us today for this FPO coverage of your Las Vegas Challenge 2021, brought to you guys by Innova and shot by GK Productions. For both Maria Oliva and myself, we will see you on the next one.